Hi, I'm Eric Kosh of Paradigm Productions, and I'm here in St. Augustine, Florida, to interview Larry Mullins, the author of the blockbuster book, The MetaValues Breakthrough. How does the MetaValues Breakthrough differ from any other self-help book?
Well, Eric, first of all, the MetaValues Breakthrough is not a self-help book. It's a MetaValues help book.
What does meta mean?
Well, Eric, Abraham Maslow had difficulty with the fact that there's really no language for meta ideas, for transcendent ideas. Meta means transcendent, the highest, the greatest, the most important. The meta values are truth, beauty, and goodness. Those are the values that every human being not only has inside, locked inside and potential, but also every human being really and truly shares.
How are truth, beauty, and goodness different from other values?
You know, Eric, the idea of that values are relative, meta values are relative, is one of the most tragic ideas that we've bought into in this century. When I talk to business people and try to explain to them about truth, beauty, and goodness, they also have trouble with the idea of truth, beauty, and goodness. Can they really share those values? Now, truth in action is integrity. It's manifested as integrity. So a business person, I would tell them, I say, would you hire an individual who did not believe in integrity, who did not have integrity? And the answer, of course, is no. No one would do that. We all value integrity, whether we're a Bush person in Australia or in New York, a sophisticated individual. We all value that. Why? It's intrinsic in our nature. Now, what about the idea of beauty? Beauty manifests as excellence. People understand that. When they see excellence in action, they're seeing beauty. Goodness is the most important meta value of all because it involves other people always. Businesses that care about their customers, their associates, their vendors, are the most successful businesses. Would you hire someone who didn't care about their customers, who didn't care about their associates, who didn't care about their place they work? Of course, that answer, no. So the three values that we share universally are truth, beauty, and goodness, manifested by integrity, caring, and excellence. Those are the keys to the self-actualizing process.
You claim I can set the self-actualizing process into motion immediately. How can I do that?
Well, Eric, Abraham Maslow, when he began to study self-actualizing people, made a very important discovery. The average person carries baggage of shame, guilt, and unwarranted feelings of inferiority. And psychologists believed for a long, long time that was standard. People just had that. But when Maslow studied these self-actualizers, there was none. There was no guilt. There was no unwarranted shame. So the three factors that are most important, Eric, are respect, responsibility, and growth. Now, how do they manifest? Respect is something that has a paradox to it. We can only respect ourselves to the degree we respect other people. The second important factor is responsibility for the inner life, for the quality of the inner life. We can't really control what happens to us, what's out there, what people do to us, but we have total control over our attitude toward that. So the inner life responsibility is to make sure we keep it clean and free of baggage. And finally, the decisions. Growth decisions rather than safety decisions. Most people are addicted to safety decisions. They decide to do something and then they decide why not to do it. True actualizers begin to act upon their growth decisions and act them out, and then they're completed. Those three attitudes are what the magic that turns on the process, but they have to be kept in balance.